Okay, so I'm at the metro station terminal, and what you want to do is you want to get on this green line, and you want to exit right there on that. So however way you get there, be sure you get on that green line. Okay, so I'm on the subway now. I'm on line 1. That's the green line. And I'll be getting off here in a couple stops. It's the Wangyang Road stop. And then we'll pick up at that time when the doors open and how to get over to the electronics center. Okay, so this is our next stop. That's where you want to get off at Wangyang Road exit. And then we'll get over to where you exit the terminal, and we'll be making our way over to the electronics center. Okay, so we're coming up on the exit now, and doors will be opening here in just a minute. So at this point, you basically just follow the people up to the exits. Take an escalator here. And at this point, I just kind of go by memory and how I recall exiting this terminal. You need to get over to exit A. That's where you want to go. There's exit A. And you pretty much just follow the route out. There's only one way to get out at this point, so just follow the crowd again. Okay, so we're coming up to where we can get out to the street level. You take this last escalator up. Good thing about the escalators in this country is they move pretty quick. They really move a lot of people. So as you exit the escalator, you just keep walking straight. Maybe you can pick up some landmarks here as I'm walking. And you get out to the first big corner, and you just kind of walk to your left, and your electronics center is on both sides of the street. If you're coming here for the first time, I strongly suggest you bring someone that speaks the language. They can do the bargaining or ask about how much. Right about now, I kind of know what I'm coming to buy, and I know pretty much what I should be paying for it. So, and most of the vendors in the stalls have a calculator, so they'll display to you what the price is or what their first price is. And then you just kind of bargain them down from that point. My rule of thumb is if they give you a price of, say, 100 RMB, you knock it down in half and say you give them 50 and kind of go from there. A lot of times you settle somewhere in the middle, but that's kind of a good starting point. You know you've gone too low when they get pissed off and they just refuse to bargain, so you know you're probably too low. So I'm on the side now where this is effectively the electronics area. There's a big wall on my right. There's some construction going on, but there's another side of the street here, which I'll get over to. And that's where I buy what I normally That's where I go to buy when I normally come here. Okay, so I'm coming up on this point here where I can cut across to the other side of the street in between the construction zone. I think it's a subway that's being built underground, so it's quite a bit of construction going on. There's always construction going on in China. Everywhere you turn, there's a crane erecting some tremendous skyscraper. So, gonna make a left here. Right about this time of year is their autumn festival. It's a pretty big holiday for them. So you might see a lot of lamps and special commemorative drinks that they sell for the autumn festival. And up here on my right is where these stores are at. You can kind of just pop in. Some of them look to be closed, so I don't know if it's because of the holiday, but we'll see what kind of luck I have today. May have to come back another day. It's not actually not looking rather promising right about now. I think that one here is where I normally go. Now, just beyond the shops where all the electronics are, a little further up a ways, I believe are more areas of shopping. I think there's some clothing, things of that nature, and you see a bunch of stalls or booths there out in the middle of the street or the sidewalk. We got a lot of vendors selling a lot of things from toys to memory cards, fruit, food, pretty much everything you can imagine. So I'll kind of walk up and see what I can find today. Well, I've done my shopping and I actually did pretty good. Even though the shops I normally go to are closed, I was able to find what I wanted with some of the street vendors, so I think I made a pretty good killing today. I hope you guys have luck. I hope this video was helpful and you're able to get yourself over to the electronics center in Lohu.